Is ICP going for new highs soon? How long is it going to take to see another pump on ICP, or is the pump over? This is what we're gonna be looking at here in today's video, guys. So as usual, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into today's video. So since that impressive rally, now ICP broke out finally from that massive, nagging, dreaded downtrend that it's been going back from that 2021 bull market when we just seen that launch. And ICP went from that 2,800 top to only $2.8, and that is due to that fact that there was a lot of VCs, venture capitalists behind the scenes dumping, and as well a lot of minting of tokens. A lot of people back then here, guys, thought that this project is done with, it's over, it's never gonna come back. But then out of the blue last year, guys, September, as I said, we seen this thing rallying like a madman, pulling in a 400% pump. And guys, now the question remains, is this thing back to life? Are we gonna see ICP or internet computer rallying this bull market? Well, in my humble opinion, guys, which is not financial advice, I do think this recent rally is a good sign of strength, where we can see now finally ICP recovered some ground. As we can see, this whole row of weekly red candles got finally recovered, which is important, which shows now that the sales or the sell-off is done with, and now ICP is recovering some ground, which is bullish. And finally, guys, now the trend is turning bullish. Now if we turn in that 21-week EMA, which kind of shows you guys where we stand at with that bull market trend, and usually when a coin or a chart is above the 21-week EMA that we can see here on that yellow, is usually a good sign, and usually means that we changed from a bear market trend to a bull market trend. So this is where we see here today on ICP. This is a great sign to see. But now I do think now, as usual, guys, a lot of people possibly got into the highs and are wondering, is ICP gonna rally? Is this done with? Now the thing here, guys, recently we've seen Bitcoin as well rallying, and since Bitcoin kept rallying, a lot of coins have seen their time to shine and pump and whatnot, and ICP is no different. ICP seen that massive rally. We've seen this as well with Terra Luna Classic, that as well gained some traction after a huge sell-off, and we've seen this as well with Moon River, that as well just rallied hard after a long sell-off. We've seen it as well rallying recently, which as well is a pretty decent coin as well in my opinion. And now since those rallies got triggered by Bitcoin rallying, Bitcoin leg up is what ICP here is waiting for, to bring in some more green candles, some more rallies, and gain even more ground. And I'm gonna share with you as well where I do think the next target, if we do see a breakout here on ICP, I'm gonna share with you that by the end of this video. But now we're gonna zoom in onto that lower time frames to understand pretty much what's going on here, since ICP has just been going sideways. Now we can see a very interesting pattern going on here, which is this uptrend accumulation that we see here happening with ICP. The same thing that we see over and over with other coins like Bitcoin as well. We've seen this same pattern, pretty similar. When coins are kind of grinding higher, they do have this some sort of an upward accumulation that signals that there is a strong buying, and usually this is notorious for bull markets. When we do see a lot of these upward grinds, that usually leads to a breakout. So this is possibly what we're gonna see here on ICP on the short term, and we can see as well a decent breakout from this local downtrend as well here, guys. Now we had this local downtrend ongoing on ICP, and we can see here that as soon as it broke out of it, we got a retest, and now it's kind of again going onto that slow grind up. Now overall, I do think we might see a few weeks of just a grind off, and then we're gonna have our decision time, and we could see this rallying, but still there are risk of any drops. And if we do see any breakdowns or drops on ICP, I do think this could possibly play out. If we do see Bitcoin pulling back and the market overall pulling back, we could see it just coming back, taking out the lows here, and and this would be around here, around that $8-9 mark before a leg up. I do think there's gonna be a strong support in the future for ICP, and it might not even get there. Now, as seeing Bitcoin now is finally above that 618 Fibonacci level, or that 48K500. As long as Bitcoin is above that, which historically, guys, usually Bitcoin gets rejected from the 618, and we see a long period of downtrends on Bitcoin and the overall space. We've seen this over and over. We've seen this as well back in 2016. We've seen it in 2019. But today, guys, we did not see this happening. In fact, Bitcoin got rejected from it the first time and then got back above it now here today, which is really bullish in my opinion, guys. And as long as it's holding here, we're gonna see a slow grind going forward into ICP until we see that bullish structure breakout, and we see that finally ICP breaking out, and it should break out above the previous high, which is around that 16 level. And now we are getting to the part where this could go if it does break out. If we go back to the weekly, what we can see, guys, is there is that high here that could possibly be the next target on ICP, which is around that 83 level here, guys. Now that 83 84 level, if we do see this breaking out with another massive rally, this is gonna be that next level to be looking at on ICP. And this, guys, would be something like what Bitcoin did now, which is that previous high here. We can see around that 48K level. You can see that Bitcoin recovered all of that ground, and this is the same thing that we see here with ICP recovering the ground until that 84, where possibly we're gonna see major resistance, and from there we will see if ICP get that power to regain and go back to previous highs. But this all depends of obviously on that supply, and if there are gonna be any burning or anything going on at that time. And as well, we need Bitcoin above all-time highs and all that. But now I do think this year we could see ICP rallying towards that 84 level. Anyways, guys, that's about it here today on ICP or Internet Computer. I would love to hear your opinion as well on the comment section. If you have any more questions as well, you can join my Discord, link in the description. And as usual, guys, nothing is financial advice, and I want to thank you so much for hanging around here today watching this video till the end. And if you're interested in the top 5 coins that I think are gonna rally this month, you can watch this video here, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.